It's crazy. I didn't really notice the impact I actually had in the world or in this little online quote unquote community or whatever. I never really knew that a lot of people really watch my videos and they really missed me. And people will watch my videos when they're like cleaning their rooms, when they're driving to work, coming home from work, when they're, when they're just bored, when they're just playing video games. I didn't really think about that. When I made my videos, I just made a video and just released it, not really thinking about it much after that, you know. And I get emails about people telling me like how much they miss me, and stuff like that, or how much they miss my videos, and they're just telling me about certain things in their life and how my videos help them in their life and help them get through the day, week, year, or just maintain. And some of these messages are some of the best messages that I get. It's like, wow, somebody actually listened to a video that I made that I was just venting or whatever in that particular moment of time. And it actually helped them and it stayed with them. I find that fascinating. The power of the voice, the power of just talking about your life and other people around the world connecting. I never expected to be big on YouTube or get as big as I did and get almost 500,000 all-time views, just off of my phone. Interesting. But I've been watching a few things and they talk about the male loneliness epidemic, how like there's a lot of young guys in their early 20s, hell, even around my age range who just seem, to like, to the boomers and everybody else, that like these guys are just having a failure to launch or whatever. They're just like, they're trapped with depression, they're trapped with anxiety, they're trapped in the damn economic system that just seems hell bent on keeping you in a poverty stricken position. That's what it seems like. Like the whole world is designed to break you down. It's designed to break down your mind. It's designed to break down your spirit. It's designed to break down your soul. It's designed to break down and crush your dreams. You have to always keep your dreams in nourishment. Whatever it is, man, that's what's going to get you through this life, man. Because a lot of us, it seems like certain elemental forces have it out for us. That's what it seems like. Certain times in life, you find yourself in certain positions. You're like, how the fuck did I get here? Like my life was kind of on an up and up finally on something good happening, about to go to school, about to do this, about to do that, about to connect with some old friends who got little connections who, then boom. Next thing you know, you're homeless. Boom. Next thing you know, your channel's gone. Boom. Next thing you know, there's some random people who you never met in real life who are just obsessed with you, in a negative way. And you find yourself trying to swim in an abyssal ocean, trying to swim until your legs give out, till your arms give out, till you can barely hold your head above water. And then somebody comes and they take your head and they shove it beneath the water and they try to drown you. That's how this life feels like at times, man. It's very brutal and extreme. And when I get these emails from people telling me about all the problems they're going through, I'm talking to this one guy telling me like, hey, ever since your channel got taken down, it's very hard to find anybody who I can really relate to. There's other people, but it's just the way you spoke and, like your raw, uncut and unfiltered way you're speaking, I kind of miss that. I appreciate that. But, when I'm hearing other people and what they're going through in life, it just doesn't seem right. All of us deserve to be happy, and all of us deserve to have a chance to live our dreams and our ambitions, and the foment to change that can be beneficial for our lives. And certain people, it seems like wherever you go, people just want to start things with you. People want to mess with you. People want to attack you. People want to do this passive aggressive bullshit. You go out to the store, you go out to anywhere. It just seems like there's always a target on your back when you're in a certain economic position. This is why in schools at a young age, I think a greater emphasis needs to be focused on financial literacy and financial acuity and financial security. I think with the combination of these three essential elements, there can be an upheaval of more success. Because when kids learn early they can start a YouTube channel, they learn early that they can utilize artificial intelligence systems into monetizations, and they can learn the different, economic revenue streams, the different ways of, economic procurement. And they can learn it at a young age. That way, when they get my age, they already have businesses they own since they were like kids, like 15, 10 years old, you know? Hopefully the future, man, has some type of hope, but with the integration of artificial intelligence, you already know it's just going to be more surveillance, there's going to be more restrictions, there's going to be more of a dystopian, authoritarian, totalitarian state with the emphasis on totalitarian. It sucks, man, but it's an interesting time, you know, but also it's a horrible time, especially when you lose so many people in your family, when you're just trapped on the edge of insanity, when there's something that's trying to test you, something that's trying its best to push you, when you're around different type of elements and different types of spiritual, energetic manifestational frequencies, all that are geared towards your destruction and your downfall. When people see you as the enemy, when people hate you for no reason, you don't do nothing but mind your business and stay out the way. You haven't done nothing to bother nobody. Yet they go out their way to seek you, to find you, and to mess with you and to attack you. And then there's no God or nobody there helping you neither. You know what I mean? Nobody that can see your talents, that can put you around in a good situation. You won't be around certain elements that are just there to take you down and to hold you down, to make you feel like you're nothing. You know? Instead of putting you in a healthy environment that will nurture your talents and nourish your talents and raise your confidence, instead you find yourself in the more hostile and toxic situations, whether it's another toxic job environment, you know, a workspace environment where you have an abusive fucking boss or coworkers who can't mind their fucking business, whether you're in a school project and like you're the only one doing all the main bulk of the work, where you got somebody else on your team that doesn't really give a fuck about the project. You know, it's just, there's always problems in this realm. It's like this shit is orchestrated for there to be problems, and it's like there's problems on top of problems, so they just pile up. Like you're already dealing with shit in life, and then random people who you don't know just want to fuck with you for no reason. They don't know you, they never talk to you, they just have their own preconditioned preliminary biases, and they go and attack you for no apparent fucking reason. You could be minding your business, not bothering nobody, and somebody can have a one-sided beef with you and attack you, and you don't even know who this person even is. You know what I mean? This person knows all about you. They go out of their way. It's one thing finding a YouTube channel and watching a video you don't like and leaving it alone and leaving it alone. But it's another thing to go out your way to harass somebody, to find somebody's name, to imitate them online, to lie and say that you didn't have nothing to do with it, get them kicked out their house and just do all this shit, get their YouTube channel taken down and just attack them. That goes to show you how powerful certain people's voices are. You know, you're not a loser or a nobody if you can get people riled up just by your voice. You know what I mean? Not anybody can do that. You know what I mean? People make YouTube channels and everybody just ignore them. But you made a YouTube channel and your voice is so powerful that people around the world, people in another place in Croatia, I've never been to Croatia. You got people in Croatia that's talking about you, that got your face on their channels, that just obsessed with you, that love you, that, you know, they love you, but they love to hate you. It's just crazy. You don't know this person. They found you from all over the world. People around the world heard your voice. They subscribed. They listened to you. Did you have haters? Everybody has haters. You know what I mean? You're not doing it right if you don't have any haters. But there's a difference between a hater and somebody who becomes obsessed with you when they want to find out your name, find out all your channels, find out this, take little demon things that you created and make their own versions of it, make streams about you and do all this. It's like the evidence is all there if you want to know who doxed me. They have it on the channel now. They can, you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's clear evidence, you know? And it's crazy, you know? That my voice got so powerful, got people riled up enough to come and dox me and attack me. You know, my voice is so powerful. Shit I done said, I forgot about. And I made videos on all type of things. I was just making videos at the time, just whatever, just me venting, you know? And then, you know, it's just certain people find the channel when they shouldn't have found the channel. Because like, how did they even find my channel? My channel is just a small little nothing. Then they find your channel and they listen in secret. They get mad. They attack you. It's just a lot. And then they test you. They keep attacking you. They do a little bullshit. You know? Yeah.